it's Jeffrey with Real Nifty Vintage, and we are driving to a church rummage sale. It's 8:20 in the morning. It starts at 9, so I'll probably be there a little early, but I'd rather be there early than late. This particular sale, every year, you know, they've had it for a couple of years that I've known about it. I have been getting to it late, and it's a very large sale. It's a very nice sale, so I'm really excited to get there on time. So we have an estate sale to go to right now, or a rummage sale, and then the rest of the day I'll be doing some yard sales around town. We have our citywide yard sales in town where I live. It's funny though, all the neighboring towns tend to have their sales at the same time, and it's just so aggravating, more so because I can't dedicate, you know, myself to one area. On top of that, this Saturday, which would be in 2 days, this is Thursday today, I'll be selling at my antique mall. They're having a flea market event right outside. They've had it every year since they've opened, I believe, and they've been open for about 4 years, that antique mall. So I wanted to participate this year. I have a lot of larger, bulkier things that I need to consolidate, get rid of. It's either that or open up another booth, and I don't have enough small items to, I think, warrant that. And I don't know if I'm particularly ready to have a third booth. So I want to try to get rid of some things that have just been hanging around the house and on the back porch. So today's goal, well, I don't know. I mean, today's goal, I'm going to try to find some more things to sell online and a few things for the booth. My general rule of thumb, though, is 75% online, 25% in the booth. But that's not a hard, fast rule, and it can really, I'm speeding. And I can make that more 50-50. Because honestly, my booth sales are doing pretty good compared to online even. Although it has been really picking up online the last couple weeks. But in the booth, it's, discretionary income at best, but it is fairly consistent. I will say that. But yeah, so we're gonna head over to this estate sale and rummage sale, and I will check back in when I'm done. Okay, we are here, and I've got to go get in line because there's already about 20 people in there, it looks like. Oh, and they brought bags. I need to remember to bring bags. Damn. All right, we're coming back from the rummage sale. I think I did pretty good. I got some things that I normally don't pick up, and I don't even know if they're gonna be very valuable for me to have, but I picked up some Tupperware pastel tumblers. Everything is just in a box, and it's kind of like this is a very bumpy road back, so I picked up some of those, and then I picked up some, I believe they're some depression sherbet glasses, footed. They might even be uranium glass or Vaseline glass. And I forget what they're called. I want to keep calling them optic, but they have like little squares on them. I can't show you right now as much as I want to. And then I picked up a cake plate topper, like a 50 style, by Chromex. Yes, I just picked up one, I think last week, and I listed that I listed that online. I think I might keep this one. I don't know. When I got it, I really thought it was cool, and I don't ever make cakes though, but I thought it would look cool just displayed. And of course there's not a bottom plate to it, it's just the aluminum topper. So and I got some more things, but so the line got really long. I was happy to get there when I did. I pulled up and there was like, I think 15 or 20 people in line. Some mentioned they were there till 8 a.m. Here it is 9:45. But, yeah, I wouldn't have wanted to stand out there that long. And I was just fine. I don't think I missed out on anything. They had a ton of clothes, and I don't buy clothes. I'm not into that. Don't think I ever will be. And so, you know, there's a certain amount of people that go straight to those. I went pretty much to the mugs and dishes and things like that. Okay, this road. So I got some pretty cool mugs. Oh, I got some cool mugs. Now, they were 10 cents a piece, so very, very small investment. And I just picked out the ones that looked neat to me that I thought I could sell for $5 to $12 maybe. So I got some of those. Yeah, hard to say. But I'll show them all to you later. So I'm just on my way back home, looking for signs, yard sale signs on the way, to see if there's any kind of oddball ones that have decided to set up early. This is the town-wide yard sales this weekend here in town, and I'm for the most part gonna miss it because on Saturday I have that flea market event that I'm doing that I signed up for, and this person's driving very, very slow. Okay, they're turning. So I'm looking for signs, see if there's anything that's open right now. There are some sales that are starting more or less later on today, around 3 or 4. And then it's mostly just then a waiting game of, you know, getting out there and trying to be there when they open. Okay, I just got home and I started unpacking my box, trying to remember what I bought because, you know, it all happened so fast. Here's those Tupperware tumblers that I was talking about in the car. Now, these are smaller. These ones right here, they look to be more like juice glasses, and it's a set of 4 in the pastel colors. They were 50 cents, and they're in really nice shape, very clean, I don't see any scratches or anything like that on them. And then I picked up these. These are a lot larger. They were $1, and there's all of those in there. And then inside the box still, we've got another stack of them right here, and that was $1. I think those are the same. A little bit shorter. It's a little bit shorter. And then another size, 75 cents. And they are another size completely. So there we are. Oh, look at that. We've got one size of each, pretty much. How fun. Okay. And then over here we've got a set of hummingbirds for, oh, you're trapped under the box. Oh no. Whew. I did it. $1. And it's a pair of these metal hummingbirds. They're not brass, they're just like a tin material. Probably from Home Interiors, like all the other ones that I seem to pick up, but they've got the double wings on there. Very fun. So $1 for those. And then we'll put them right here. And then I picked up this little thing for 25 cents. I believe it just holds some records, probably 45s. Or, yeah, I think it's a record stand. And it's brass. So 25 cents on that. I have not really done any research on this stuff, so I don't know what I'm expected to make, but in the past I've made about $12 to $15 on these. This is probably a $12 item as well. And then I picked up this really cool glass lamp, light fixture for $1. It has its whole mechanism there. It's a 2-bulb setup, and it's in a unique style, a unique shape. It's like a rectangle. And it has a plug. You can use it as a plug too. So that is awesome. It was $1. I'll probably be able to sell this for $20 to $25 online because of its unique shape and everything. This was 50 cents. It's a humidity detector or a gauge, And I suppose it works. Yeah, the needle has moved since I last looked at it. I'll just need to clean it up ever so slightly, but it's really cool. Very vintage looking. And I love that font in there, Air Guide. Really cool. This is probably a $15 to $20 item. And then here's all those mugs and things I was mentioning. I did happen to look these up after I said I thought they were optic, and they are called optic. They're called block optic. Shoot, I forgot to use my black light on them. Little chip on that one, I guess there is. Yeah, little chip there. 75 cents. And these sell for about $5 to $8 a piece online. I have 2 of those. I think this one is fine. No chips on the other one. I might put the 2 together, honestly, and sell them that way. And then this one's slightly different. I picked them up so quick that I didn't even pay attention, but it's a little bit different. I'll put this one by itself online, and it's probably an $8 to $10 piece. I'm very curious if these are uranium glass. Why not? I'm gonna go get my black light. Okay, they're uranium glass. I figured that. The color was pretty much right, but I want to double check that sort of thing. So they glow under the black light. Woo! I don't know why they call it black. It's purple, but yeah. Okay, woo! Okay, so all the mugs, I just got all these different mugs. They were 10 cents a piece. This one here says Gramps. It's a Garfield mug. Marked UNESCO on the bottom, 1978. And I think I could sell this for probably $16 with shipping included. It's a very clean mug, so that'll be a very easy sell. I picked up the Six Flags glass. It's a footed milk glass mug. I was a little bit hesitant, but it was only 10 cents. But I looked it up online real quick, and they tend to sell for about $8 plus shipping. So I might list it for $14 with shipping included. Here's a cool Illinois mug, which is the state that I'm in. Very interesting. I just need to clean the inside there. I think I can clean that. It's kind of crazed. But, you know, if it's not worth much, whatever, 10 cents. But it just has a really cool design on there. This is one of my favorite mugs. It's Walt Disney World. It's kind of an embossed, slightly embossed there if you can see. And it's marked Disney Japan. And it's an older mug. Now this one I can clean. That's just silver marks. They're not really scratches. They're just silver marks. And Barkeeper's Friend will just take that right out. Or probably a magic eraser, but Barkeeper's Friend is a lot cheaper than a magic eraser. And those things tend to disintegrate way too quick. Okay, and here's Mary's mug, and she went to Walt Disney World, so that's awesome. It's in very nice shape. I will probably, this will go online. I'm sure I could sell it. Yeah, so it's a nice heavy milk glass mug. This one is Bob's. There's Bob, and this is marked Mount Clemens Pottery, in awesome shape. And then I was excited to see this. This was it's a old Hardee's mug, plastic, with the little lid and everything. Don't know if it's age. It's probably from the late 70s or 80s, but it's pretty cool. And I have not checked it online, but I'm pretty sure I can sell it because it's just awesome. And then this one here is just a standard milk glass mug. It is Fire King, I think. The light is not cooperating with me. Oh, upside down. Fire King Ware, ovenware, made in USA. Very clean. And so I just had to grab it for 10 cents. And last mug is May Your Day Be Filled with Love. And the love mug, Easter 1983 Avon. That's one of the reasons why I grabbed it, because it's an old Avon item, And I don't even know if Avon stuff is collectible, but I just have a feeling that it might be, the older stuff too. And it has a nice message, and that's just dirt. I can clean that off, and it's just an overall clean mug. So I thought that it was worth grabbing for 10 cents. Okay, and then in the other box, I just have this cake topper that I was telling you about. It was 50 cents, and it is aluminum cake. It's not in the best of shape like the other one that I grabbed. The white has worn away, but it is the same Chromex brand. And then I picked up these. I think they're called Fiestaware, or I don't know. I just might make that up. No, it's ranch, like ranch style, or again, I've not looked any of this stuff up. Ooh, my phone is getting super hot. It's working overtime today. It's awesome. And it's just clear glass with this fired on pastels colors. I don't see a maker. Oh, yes, I do see a maker. Perfect. Oh. What does that say? Santa? Siestaware. There we are. Siesta. I don't know what I said. Did I say something else? I don't remember now. Siesta! And they're just in really good shape. Look at that business in there. Woof! $6. Kind of on the higher end. Why did I buy these? I remember, oh my gosh, there's a video of, from the old Curiosity Shop, Scott, and he bought some like this. And he was like, I remember him saying now, yeah, they don't really go for much, blah, blah, blah. And then here I see the box and I just can't resist them. So maybe there's some truth to that. Maybe it just depends on the model or the type, you know. But yeah, they're pretty cool. And I love the fact that there's so many and they're all in great shape. Gonna line them up like little soldiers. Ooh, that's an orange one. Okay, there they are. What a happy family. So soon I'll be going to the post office. I did all of my orders last night. I had quite a few orders come through. This huge box right here is going to Japan, and the buyer bought 8 items from my shop, which is really cool. And their total was like it was like $350 with the shipping. And the shipping was, I think, $90. And it's actually double good for me because international buyers do pay shipping on top of my prices that I have in my shop. But if you're in the USA, the prices in my shop already include the shipping. But you don't see that if you're an international buyer. So what that just means is if something is marked $25 with free shipping and I sell it to somebody overseas, they will actually still pay shipping on top of the $25, which means that I just made extra shipping money that was built in. But I'm not going to say that 100% because I do not. For instance, I think first class international shipping is like around $22 or $25, and I just flat rated it at $20. So I do take a little bit of that shipping money that I had set aside in my total. I hope this is making sense. So I don't get to keep all of that extra shipping money for the price. I offset it a little bit to reduce the flat rate shipping for international buyers. So yeah, $90 right there. And then I forget what all these guys are. One of them is a lamp, like a 70s style lamp. And then one of them is a couple of those chain figurine animals. I had a buyer buy 2 of them from me. And I don't know the other thing. Yeah, you'll have to watch the What Sold video. I can't remember. It's super hot in here. I feel like we're playing a game of how much can we stand to be hot, because I know last night it was 80 degrees inside. And yeah, we just had the fan on, opened the window, went down to 1 sheet. I wore shorts, no socks. So like I was just jumping through all these hoops in order to win the game of not turning this on. But I think what I'm gonna do, yeah, and even the dog is hot. She likes to lay on the little floor there so she can keep our belly all cool. Yes, she does. Does she do such things? I think so. It's actually really cool downstairs, but she's such a scaredy dog that she doesn't want to go down there. But what am I saying? The floor is like super cool, and it's actually really cool down there, just to hang out. But I don't have a couch yet. I need a couch so that I can just go down there and lay down and chill. Come on, let's go. Out here, we've got lots of stuff set aside for this rummage or flea market event that I'm going to be doing on Saturday. So all these things here, not my furniture, but these things here are going to go. I need to price them, but lots of junk, like these old cans. I think I picked these up at an auction for $1 or $2. And then I've got that stupid typewriter that I've had forever and I can't seem to get rid of it. I'm going to try to sell that for like $5 or $10. I'm sick of looking at it, and it's been sitting outside for months now. And then just some furniture things that I want to just clear out of here. So after my hauls, I generally then clean the items that I need to list. So I'm going to go ahead and scrub these down. I've got my Barkeeper's Friend right here. It's the powder version. That's the kind to use. And I'm going to clean these silverware marks out of here. And it's going to look all fancy smancy. Okay, so these came up pretty clean. This one had a lot of dirt on the side. That came out. The inside is very, very clean. And yeah, very awesome. This one here I think was the worst on the inside. It had a lot of silver marks on the inside of it. And I pretty much got them all out. And so now it's a very, very clean mug. And then this one was pretty much clean too. I just went over it real quick just to make it even better. And then we've got this one right here, very, very clean. So what I do is once everything is clean, they get put into a plastic tote like this. And these are just simply the things that are ready to go downstairs and be photographed. So I generally, like 3/4 of the time, have one of these up here, a tote set in here. And then I just add to it throughout the week. And yeah, that's my system for that. Now I'm just double checking the newspaper. This is where I get a lot of my information from whenever I'm trying to source. Lots and lots of yard sales this weekend. This is a larger town nearby, Highland, and they have quite a lot, but I'm not really focusing on that not really focusing on that this week. I'm focusing on our town's yard sales. So what I do, a little tip, is I write the time that it starts, and then a T for Thursday and an F for Friday. So at a quick glance, I can look through here and see what I need to do for each day. This was this morning, T9 Beck for Becca Meyer. And then, so in the paper, it just shows I have another one here for 3 o'clock today. And then I think I seen one out while I was driving that started at 4. So that's a plus. I just got back from a yard sale, a couple yard sales. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I got, and then I think I'm going to wrap up the video. I have one more sale to go to at 4. It's 3 o'clock now. I just put a cake in the oven. We're going to have spice cake tonight with cream cheese frosting. So that'll go in for about 30 minutes or so. But let's take a look what we got real quick. I found this really cool drink caddy. It has 6 slots rather than the normal 8 that I find all the time. And that's really cool because a lot of times I don't find 8 glasses. It's more like 4 or 6. So this will come in handy whenever I find a really swell set of glasses, like 6 of them, and the Caddy is great. So I paid $1. I mean, that's whatever. 50 cents would have been better, but $1. And I didn't hassle with, trying to get any money off because I will use this. I also got these really cool cocktail party stirrers. They're plastic. It says 100. I wish they wouldn't have wrote all over there. The box is awesome. I paid $1. Yeah. Again, kind of high but I mean, it's cool, and I'm going to be able to sell these easily. They're plastic. They have all different colors in there. Oh, I love them. So we'll see how those do online. I have not checked it. Okay, and then I also grabbed this cheese grater strainer all-in-one, I guess. It might be an all-in-one. That's probably just a grater, though. Oh, I forgot I got this, too. Yeah, so really cool Jadeite Tupperware. And it's in really good shape. I think I've sold these before, but I'm not quite sure. I only paid 50 cents for that. And I did pay for this. She put that in there. That's why I didn't know it was in there. And this was only $0.25. It's a really cool just tea towel or a dish rag towel. And I love picking these up whenever I can. I sort of have a little bit of a collection. I don't know if I'll show you right now. I'll save that for another day probably. So yeah, got that. Oh, and then the other sale I went to was kind of an impromptu sale. I was at the post office dropping off items, and there was a lady there talking to this other guy about how she has a yard sale tomorrow, but she was trying to convince the other guy that he should come take a look now, and she'll open it up for him. And I sort of butted in, and I'm like, hey, I'll come to your yard sale. Well, anyways, I went over there. She told me the address, and I went over there. She opened up her garage, and I walked around. Everything was priced extremely high. I'm trying to give you an example. Okay, so a saltine, those metal saltine cracker containers, I pick them up. They're the square ones. They're the metal ones from the 50s, 60s, whatever. She had $12 on one of those. This is a yard sale. $12, that's like antique store prices. And it does not stop there. There was some false craft dishes there, the Yorktown pattern. She had a set of them. She was trying to say, oh, it's every single thing that False-Craft Yorktown made. She said $300 for that. I about fell over. So I didn't say anything about it. I was just like, wow, yeah, I'm not into, I sort of lied. I'm like, I don't really buy dishes and because they're heavy and all that. But I did find these two things, and even these were this was $1. It should have been 50 cents or $0.25, but it was $1. But it's cool, and I don't think I'll have any problem selling it. It's either a napkin thing or a letter stand, like mail sorting. And this, wouldn't you know it, I just found, this is wax. I just found a tree one, vintage Halloween. This is not what I thought it was. Now, I don't know. I'm getting conflicting information, but this has a label on the bottom, and it is called an air freshener. The one I found has a little tree stump, and it has ghosts on it. And what I was able to find on that showed that it was like a pull-apart candy thing. You peel it away. So I'm finding two different conflicting informations. This obviously has a label on it. The other one that I found online had a label on it that said something about solid milk chocolate inside of it. And it was still attached to it. So I don't know. I mean, this was probably an air freshener, obviously, as it says, from 1988. And the other one that I had, the vintage tree stump thing, it could have been either an air freshener or a chocolate thing. And I'm going to grab it real quick. I have everything kind of put away in my curio here. There it is. It looks, the more I look at it, the more it looks like the same thing. See that guck on the bottom there? That's the same stuff that's on that other one, and this is about the same size too. Oh. Okay, it's a little shorter, but there's this guck right here.
And it's on around the bottom of that one too. I don't know. I don't know. So, again, if you have any information on this, just drop me a comment below, but I don't know. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. It's been a long day. I'm gonna make a cake, then I'm gonna go to another yard sale, and that is it. Whew, boy. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of it, if you were able to watch the entire thing. Woo! And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye.